Just get the old willy out in the ocean. And
No, you don't get the willy out.
You can.
No,
brother. You just...
There were children then.
I'm not saying go next to them and show them. I'm just saying.
And then out of nowhere, I just decided to say, what if the only way you could write things was on number plates? This is a good balanced podcast, though. You know, you interview me, you build up my self-esteem, and you just bring it to
Tear
rock
you
bottom.
down.
That's-
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. So for today's episode, we have a very special guest. The guests are churning out, boys. We have Max Dary. You may know him, Australian comedian. He appears on Neil, Dan and Friends, as well as his own pursuits as well. So we have him on. We will be reaching around him as per usual. And we will be going through some musical top 10s on TCB Top 10. Before that, Trap the Week, we've got me and Miguel. We have Rohit.
G'day, g'day.
And for one segment, and one segment only, we have Senny.
G'day, boys.
Where are you leaving us, Senny?
I've just got more important things to do. This is on you, boys, for setting a recording at 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
That's
Jesus
true.
Christ.
Aggressively early.
So, yeah, I've only got 10 minutes of your time and then I got a jet. So,
It's like a junket slot that we're trying to fill. You come
I'm
in.
charging $100 for this. So, you guys better make this 10 minutes worthwhile. So, what have you got for me this week, boys?
I've got a quick update. I went and saw a musical, and when I say that, like, when I say I went to see a
Everything all right at home?
musical, it was free. That's why I went.
No, that makes more sense.
But when I say musical, right, what do you picture in your mind? Like, what comes to your mind when I say that word?
Les Mis. So, singing and dancing. And then just,
La La Land.
yeah. Oh, really? No. I meant like stage, like theatre, singing and dancing.
Fair.
So what comes to my mind is High School Musical.
Oh, my God.
And so, like,
That you're all in this together.
yeah, exactly. But I'm just assuming that there is singing and dancing.
Yeah.
But that's part of the show, but not the main part of the show.
Yeah.
They sang every word. This is like when I went to Les Mis when I was 15 and I didn't realize that they were going to sing every word. Happened again.
I think that's an aggressive musical. I feel like a
Thank
lot of
you.
musicals have acting.
No, they don't. If you go to the
I've been
theatre,
to one, bro. Yeah,
I saw Hamilton. They sang every single.
I saw some janky one. They had acting in between song and dance.
When I was acting in my
No,
musical back in
yeah.
year 6, like, there was words.
There's probably more words than singing in your musical.
But, like, why do they sing every word? Like, don't get me wrong. Musical was great. Miss
Yeah.
Saigon, great musical, right? But I'm just sitting there and, like, they're just singing that. And it could be said, probably have more effect if it was said.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes they sing for singing's sake. It's not like it adds that it's singing. Like Les Mis, there are points where it would have been better.
Mate, Jean
to talk.
Valjean, just talk, brother. Like, it's okay.
It would hit more, bro. It would
Exactly.
hit more if they just talked the word.
Because the thing is, part of speech, part of the like the powerful nature of speech is pauses.
Yeah.
But when you're singing, it's just a continuous flow of thought.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Anyways, whatever. It's fine. Great musical.
Whatever, it's fine. As he just ranted for like 2 minutes about.
But then I have another question, right? After the musical finish, obviously, a bit of applause. So there's applause non-stop at the theatre.
Yeah.
After every
song.
single song.
Yeah.
After every scene, I got to clap.
Yeah.
My hands are hurting at the end of it. Then what happens is the musical finishes, right? Then you have like all the actors come out
Yeah.
in like little groups. So it's like the main characters come out one by one.
Yeah.
But then, like, for example, Miss Saigon is about this guy falling in love with this chick in Vietnam. So the soldiers will come in.
for our Miss Saigon fans out there.
Exactly. Meaning to watch it.
Turns out she
Oh, you can't do that.
just bleep it out if you want, bro.
It's spoiled for me and Sam.
Yeah, what the
and
fuck?
Kush at home. Who has to edit this?
Bruh.
Anyways, whatever. So like the soldiers will come in and you give the soldiers a round of applause.
Yeah.
Then like the main characters come in like one by one, clap, 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 more clap.
Yeah.
Then this is where it gets bizarre, right? I'm okay with clapping once for everyone. Then they, go to the backstage people. They, go to the music, go to us, clap.
Yeah.
Then they bow, clap. Then they get up. Sorry, let me say that again. They all get in the line, they bow,
Yeah.
clap, clap, clap. Now they give it to the music, clap, clap, clap. They bow again and clap, clap, clap. Why are they bowing so much? I had to clap for the same cast like 4 times.
You only have a certain amount of claps to give
No, I'm
per
just
day.
saying, why do they think
it costs
they
you
deserve
nothing
it?
it costs you nothing to go to the musical in the first place. The least you can do is clap for them after they sang for 2 hours straight.
Do not get me wrong. They did a great job.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, why do they think they deserve 5 rounds of claps?
It's a tough job, dude. They're singing and dancing for 2 hours straight, like I said.
No
They have
one
to
forced
memorize.
them to do that. It's their job. Do they get paid? I don't even know if they get paid.
Well, you're going to hit me with the, I don't get clapped when I do something well at my job.
The Mario Balotelli
Yeah,
treatment.
The Balotelli.
When he scores, he doesn't celebrate.
No, I'm not debating clapping these people. All right.
Whoa. No one said you had to clap him, bro.
No, with the Balotelli thing, it's because the mailman doesn't celebrate when he
mailman-
delivers the post.
So why should he celebrate when he scores a goal?
It's his job. Maybe you're
point.
right then.
So why should these people get celebrated when they...
Surely at least one. How many do you think is minimum?
I think you're saying one per person.
Yeah, one
round per person.
One round per person.
Yeah.
But like when you're going fourth, fifth round,
Well,
deep
surely
into-
the musicians deserve something, the band, for playing.
yes, I'm saying everyone can get applause. all right?
Whoa.
Everyone can get one round of applause. Okay, maybe two if we're feeling generous and they did a really good job, which they
Okay.
did, to be fair. I'll give them
Okay.
two. But it was like 6 rounds. 6 rounds of applauding the same soldier 6 times. And he was a background character.
Their livelihood, mate.
Look, to be fair,
They live for it. Just give it to them.
I was thinking like how sick would it feel to like finish a play and just get clapped. Like I haven't been clapped for a long time. It would feel good. It would feel so good.
It's like the people who clap at the end of movies or clap when a plane lands.
Yeah.
There's just something about it, like when you've completed
Why do
something.
people clap when the plane lands?
Oh, I've
Who
never
is it
understood
for?
that. It's an American thing. I feel like it's a very American
I've never
thing.
seen anyone on an Australian flight
Yeah.
clap a plane.
I have.
In Australia?
Yes.
Really?
But not everyone joined in.
The plane flies itself, brother. The pilot is there as like just a babysitter, really. I when I went to Santorini, they clapped the sunset.
Here we go.
Sorry?
Thoughts on that?
They
Yeah.
clapped the sunset.
Yeah. So obviously the sunset.
What were they clapping?
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
The earth rotating is what they were clapping.
So like we get there, right? And we're like, because
Also, did you like the name drop of Santorini that he just gave us?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Very nice. It was very
When he was
nice.
at Santorini.
Yeah.
what do you want me to say? It's
When he
such
flew to Santorini from Rome.
Yeah.
On his way up to Paris.
brother. How else do I contextualize the story here? Whatever. Clapping on planes, at least you're clapping someone's doing something.
Efforts. This is
just
the cosmic. This is physics, baby.
No, but is it because, probably dreamt of being at Santorini, seeing the sunset?
I've never fulfilled a dream and clapped once in my life.
You ain't go to Anfield and just start clapping.
That's
as soon as you
different.
get
You're
in.
watching a team. They score. You're watching. I've never clapped the sun. That's some pagan shit.
Pagan, bro. Waste
Some
man.
medieval shit.
So you tell me, did you clap?
Of course he did. He's a monkey.
What'd you just call it?
I'm a sheep, brother. Like when everyone's clapping, you feel awkward if you're not clapping. What am I clapping for? To be fair, it was a nice sunset. Although I will say, overrated. Dare I suggest?
It ain't like all the pictures.
I mean, like the whole allure is that the sun sets over the water, right? In Santorini, that's the whole.
Where
that's
else
the
is it
big
meant
thing.
to set over?
No. What do you mean? We go
You
outside
see
right
the
now.
landscape of all the homes
The
and the
houses,
houses. Isn't
yeah.
that the whole thing? The white.
No, but you're on the houses looking out into the ocean, seeing the
Right.
sunset on the water, right?
So it's just like a normal sunset then.
No, but if we sit in our living room and look at the sunset,
Yeah.
it's just setting over trees or houses, right?
But why was it overrated for you?
Oh, because so what I think is a good sunset is the cloud, like the orange, like the
You need the
sky's
tinge,
color,
yeah.
right? Santorini sunset is just the sun going
There's no
down.
clouds or anything,
There's no
right?
clouds.
The sky is what
just like whatever yellow. Like there's no orange, there's no pinks, there's no nothing. It's just like the sun yellow.
Yeah.
And so I'm like looking at this, I'm like, I'll be honest, Sydney sunsets, dare I suggest better?
Sydney is better than Santorini.
I will say that. I think so.
I would not say that.
I don't know if I would say that as well.
Also, in Greece, by the way, I think I've said this, but there's no plumbing in Greece anywhere.
What's this Greece slander we've walked in?
I'm just gonna
What's
do you
going
mean-
to have a
what do you
go
mean?
at today? The Croats? The Russians?
just the Greeks for today.
Okay.
What do you mean anywhere?
So if you
Like sweeping generalization.
there is none. If you want to take a dump, you cannot use toilet paper because the plumbing is like from the ancient Greeks. So you take the crap on the toilet paper that you've wiped your ass with and put it in a bin right next to you. And the bin is oftentimes overflowing because they only clean it once a day. So suddenly there's just toilet paper full of crap on the floor constantly. Yeah, they never tell you this about Santorini, do they? Romantic getaway. That's what they don't tell you.
I crap in the ocean. That's why.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. Just got one.
Do you piss at the beach?
I
Is that
do,
your question?
Yeah, everyone does it.
So when we went to the beach the other day, when we were about to swim, I remember someone was going to be like, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. The bathroom's out there, brother. You got acreage of bathroom, bro. What are you doing?
So freeing. Just get the old willy out in the ocean. And just
No, you don't
You
get
don't
the
get the
willy
willy
out.
You can.
No.
No, brother. You just
There were children then.
I'm not saying go next to them and show them. I'm just saying in your own personal time. Move on.
one question. Like whatever. No, that's not what you do. You just pee.
You just be. It has to go through to the shorts.
Yeah. But do you wear underwear when you go to the beach?
Yeah.
I do now because it's more. It's convenient somehow if there's not a chance to like properly change clothes.
Yeah, but you didn't before, right? 'Cause
No,
I was
a free man. He was free.
Free willy.
He was freed.
because I always wore an underwear, but like people will tell me at work that they don't,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh,
That's weird.
I've never.
No,
tried
I feel
it
like not wearing underwear is more common than
Really?
wearing underwear. Yeah.
This
Because
is
why get your underwear wet? You know what I mean? Inherently, underwear is not there to get wet.
But I got to get to the beach, so I can't be going
no, and then
all
you
natural.
change clothes.
Wait,
I've never
what?
seen anyone change. Like,
Yeah.
guys, because usually you just wear your boardies to the beach
And
in
you
the
just take-
car, and then just.
But that's
go
why.
straight
That's
here.
why a lot of people also wear underwear, or just not wear underwear and go to and from the beach without underwear on.
Is it nice? Like Free Willy experience?
It's free. Yeah.
I might give it a go next time we go to the beach.
You're only restrained by one thing down there, not underwear and shorts.
But I'm worried that like surely the outline you've got yourself like what's a male camel toe?
No one will see yours. That's fine.
What's it called?
It was shrinkage like George.
With the moose knuckle.
The moose knuckle. Yeah.
Where have we gone? Honestly,
Let's stay here. No, the thing is, you
go
go
with
to
musicals, and here we are.
you go to the beach in whatever clothes. You
Yeah.
get there, you change into your swimming gear.
Yeah.
Your boardies, if you're wearing a rashi, we wear that or whatever. You swim, you dry off.
Yeah.
You shower. People shower at the beach. We don't shower. Some people shower at the beach. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So they properly shower and then they get back into their day-to-day clothes, their underwear, their normal shorts, their shirt, shoes even, if they're leaving. That's the go.
Yeah.
I didn't know. This is not like my journey is I'll go there
Anyway,
in the clothes.
what's your customer journey?
In the clothes that I'm going to swim in. I'll then swim. I actually change it a bit. Oh, whatever. You rinse off at the outside
Shower.
showers.
Yeah.
And then like I don't really pack a second pair. I just like put the towel in my car and sit down.
Oh yeah, actually, I did the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
just
no-
like forget to pack a second.
There's no changing. I just can't be all the changing because it's all sandy
It's
and
all
stuff. Like I
sandy, yeah.
just may as well sit in it, go home,
but that's the thing.
freshen up.
Before I used to like not like the sand down there or like the sand
Yeah,
wherever.
dude, surely
I
be
wash
Sand
it off.
City down
Yes, I
there.
wash it off. Go
Where?
into like the bathroom. The
shower.
Most toilets at the beach have showers.
Yeah. But they're yuck. Like the
Yeah, but it's a quick like 1-2 minutes rinse off everywhere and then just put clothes back
Clothes
on. I'm
on.
not putting on my boardies again. That has
fair.
sand in it. My fucking first pair of underwear, that has sand in it.
That's Sand
That's a good
City,
point.
actually.
Exactly.
That is one thing I've noticed. Whenever I do wear underwear to the beach, whenever I like go after it, there's sand everywhere, dude. It's a nightmare. Maybe actually Free Willy next time.
Next time we'll free the willy and we'll let you know. How did we get here? Actually, you're right.
it's good. All right, boys. We have DJ extraordinaire, comedian Max Dary on the podcast.
Wow.
How we doing today, boys?
And
We are
we're well, but we start off with some numbers. We start off with some background. So
Okay.
11,000 TikTok followers. DJ at Magic Mike, Neil Dan and Friends.
Yeah.
Comedian there as well.
Yeah.
Co-host of a new podcast, producer at Two Sir Radio.
Yeah.
Max Dary.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm going pretty good. Having a good day. Got up early for this. I'm feeling spry.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
Apologies for the early invite.
That's all right.
To be fair, we got Max down at the studio, told him to come at 10 o'clock. He lives probably an hour away, I would say.
That's all right. When
7
you
a.m.
get up
wake up.
early in the morning, it like puts you in the mood for some. You gotta get up. It's all about the grind set, man.
That is true.
If you're not getting up, if you're not getting up at 6 a.m., you're doing it wrong.
That's alpha male energy.
I know. If you have no sleep and you just fucking push yourself, that's the way to succeed.
Exactly.
I
There's
reckon.
coffees for a reason. There's nose beers also for a reason.
Well, show last night, I probably would have finished pretty late. Wake up at
yeah.
7 a.m. You are grinding.
I know. I'm the grind of life.
You love to see
Grind
it.
don't stop, baby.
But we ask this question to every guest.
Yeah.
Max, what is your rarest moment?
I had a big think about this. I have a lot to choose from. I've done a lot of It was actually hard nailing it down, but the first one that came to mind. This is probably the rare moment that comes back to haunt me every time I hang out with my high school group of friends. So it was after a nice school day. Me and the boys heading to McDonald's.
Classic.
And I was tired out of my mind, but not in the grind set kind of tired. It was like the genuine, I want to fall asleep, I don't want to be here kind of tired.
Gotcha.
And I was just sitting at the McDonald's with my boys, having a good time, digging into the nuggets, you know how it is. And I was just kind of completely zoned out the whole time, just like staring into the distance. And then out of nowhere, I just decided to say, what if the only way you could write things was on number plates? So like the only way to communicate written language is via number plates. So like you can't write anything down. You can't like all signs everywhere like that. That nice little neon, that would just be like a series of number plates because you still only do 6 letters at a time. So like writing an essay, you'd have to and you'd have to make the number plates as well. So it's like for the HSC to be like this 48-hour period where you're just crafting these number plates and writing the essay.
It's all metalwork basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Like everyone's just going to be amazing at metalwork, and that will never not haunt me.
What did the boys say when you brought that up?
It was just kind of like a "what the fuck is wrong with you" kind of
as they should do.
It was a fair response. Like they weren't jumping on board. They weren't yes-anding me on this. It was just But I think that's my favorite rare moment that I've had. And I do still think about it quite a bit.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good.
That's true. I don't know. I think it should be so inconvenient if we had to use number plates. And it's not even like
it's 6 letters at a time, brother.
Hot take here. I actually reckon that would be quite tricky.
It's not even like the 6 letters. It's like the 3 letters. Then you have to have 2 numbers.
So you go to like New South Wales format, and Queensland format.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
So it's like different dialects.
Is Victoria the one that's just like the Sunshine State?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Brisbane or something.
Do we bring in the international number plates as well?
Well,
in the US, the format's different.
Maybe that's like the best way to like drill propaganda into you because all the stuff on the number plates is like every time you're writing anything, just the Sunshine State, the Sunshine State.
That's
like
it.
the North Korea one. Who knows what those number plates?
North Korea, the Sunshine State.
The Sunshine State. The only state.
I love it. I love it. Another quick question, right? So you're comedian and DJ, but I want to start with the DJ career because I think that came first, right? How did you first get into DJing and how did that all start?
I've just when I was 12, you remember that movie? I can't remember what it was called, but it was like these 4 security boys and there's an alien invasion. I can't remember what it is. It's like 2012 or something.
Yeah, okay.
But the point is that's the first time I heard a Skrillex song. They had Bangarang in that commercial.
Tune, to be fair.
Yeah, and that just changed my life, essentially.
Really?
Yeah, like beforehand, I just listened to like mainstream radio type stuff. And then ever since then, I was like full electronic music and just taught myself how to DJ and just been going ever since. Yeah.
Did you know it was Skrillex? Like, or did you have to get Shazam out and guess the song?
I remember I was looking for a while to find out what it was. I was telling everyone at school, like, have you heard that song in that ad? Oh my God. Just like Bangarang was fucking Mozart.
That timeless classic.
The timeless, it is so good though. It does hold up, I reckon. If people should play Bangarang in clubs more, it's an outrage.
It's an iconic song of the era, I would say.
I think
It
so.
is. It is. Absolute classic. But yeah, I got into that, started DJing and just kind of went from there.
So what's your DJ style? Is it mostly like hard style? What is it? What is Skrillex?
It's dubstep.
Dubstep.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Bangarang's
looking for.
dubstep.
That's what I'm looking for.
Bangarang is Moonbaton and it's a 110-bit.
Here we fucking go.
The connoisseur.
All right.
That was me all through high school, essentially.
Classic.
Yeah.
So what is your style then? Is it dubstep or is it more house?
Electronic.
Electronic,
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, it used to, like when I started, it was all just like that heavy dubstep type stuff. But
Like that era has died off a while ago. You don't hear dubstep these days.
no.
Bring it back though, I reckon.
Bring it back. There are a few artists like really pushing it, but it's like it's going to take a while for it to get back into the mainstream,
Yeah,
I think.
I think so. But what about stand up then? So you went from DJing
Yeah.
in high school.
Yeah.
Now you do stand up
Yeah.
and DJing. But then how did the stand up side come about?
So I've always been into like sketch comedy as well. So like in high school, I had this shitty sketch YouTube channel called Thursday Citizens.
Right.
And I was doing that for a while.
What were the skits?
Oh, mate, there was this one called Click Adam Sandler Full Movie HD.
Yeah, nice.
This was also a contender for a rare moment. We're getting to it.
Oh, here we go.
But so I made a video called Click Adam Sandler Full Movie HD, and it
Yeah.
started with the Universal intro, you know, tricking people into thinking they're about to watch the hit classic Click Adam Sandler Full Movie HD.
Yeah.
But then for the exact runtime of Click, it was just a loop of me and my friends clicking.
Oh my god.
I actually don't think that's actually really funny.
That
It got
is so.
it like got 10k views at a point before it was someone like flagged it and it was taken down,
Yeah,
but it had
yeah.
so much hate. Like it was brutal.
Yeah, 'cause-
like you'd think people just go, oh, this is a funny little idea, but it was just people fucking
People
off
wanting
their
to
head.
watch Click.
Yeah. They're just like so mad they can't watch Click Adam Sandler Full Movie HD.
Because this is before like Netflix and stuff like that came to Australia. So like how I would pirate and watch movies
Yeah.
would be I'd go to YouTube first and have a look.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you'd have the crappy guy videoing the actual like movie screen itself.
And you just
then you
sit
see
and
a
watch
click for HD. You're like, oh, I've hit
Yeah.
the
Probably
jackpot
what-
here.
This is the one.
When you
This is
click
the
it, it's
one.
5k views at that point. So you
Exactly,
think
yeah.
it's credible.
Yeah,
And then you're
yeah.
seeing some guy just clicking his fingers nonstop. I'm writing absolute filth to you.
I'm in that comment section. They were all actually me, mate.
Generating your own publicity, bro.
But yeah, so I was doing sketch stuff for a while, like that, and actual little sketch ones. I never thought I'd do stand up. I never thought I was the boy for it. But then I won a you know, Auntie Donna. Those boys. I won a competition to like open for them with
Nice.
a DJ set.
Yeah.
And then I met a bunch of Sydney comedians, and like, hey, you want to DJ at our open mic? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, is that how it started?
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Nice,
And then Anthony Skinner, Chills, who like runs all the other things, saw me at the open mic. I was like, hey, do you want to do this for money? And I was like, yeah.
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how that. Then I just slowly started doing stand up as well. So
What was
just
the
kinda-
competition you won for Auntie Donna?
So they had made a comedy album in 2018, and it was like cover one of their songs, and like the best cover in every state got to open for them. But instead of covering a song, I remixed the video, Mr. Mustache Man.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Yes, that's how that all came about.
And then
Now I'm living the dream.
yeah, getting paid to just tell jokes.
Yeah.
What is the like? Because obviously your style is pretty different, right? You don't go out there like we've watched one of your shows. You don't just go out there and kind of have a set. You you like go there, comedy, music. You know, lots of TikTok comments saying you're the next Bo Burnham
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff. Like,
I'm saying I'm ripping off both.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
all
I'm
that.
saying at the moment.
But you combine music and comedy. Like, why did you decide to do that?
I didn't actually, like the first 2 years of me doing stand up was just me doing it normally. And then it was kind of like, I don't know, because I've never really been into watching stand up, and it was just kind of like, I want to do my own spin on this kind of thing. I just kind of got sick of trying to tell jokes like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like it never went over well.
Yeah.
I kept having these like fucko premises. Like, what is this guy talking about? And then like the first set I brought like the launch pad and the sounds on stage.
Yeah.
It was just like, that was one of the best nights of my life, I reckon,
Nice.
because it was just like, this is me, you know?
Combine the two passions.
Yeah, that's exactly
that's
it.
good.
It's the most fun. Glad you boys came to the show.
Yeah, it was
You have a
good.
good time?
Absolutely.
Great
Hell
time.
yeah.
Absolutely. I've got a quick question though. So we met also Anthony Skinner Chills,
Yeah,
right, at the show
legend.
as well. And I saw that he said you were the best. What do you say? You're the best number one comedy DJ in Sydney, maybe Australia.
That's
Who's-
the tag.
Who's ahead of you?
I don't know.
And how are you going to
actually.
beat him?
I think him saying that is just out of ignorance of not knowing a single other comedy DJ.
He's just covering his bases just in case there's
He's just
someone.
like, I mean, I think I vaguely know the ones in Sydney, and he's probably better than that. But like, I don't know. I'm willing to say I'm the best in Australia,
love
also
it.
out of pure ignorance.
Always with your chest out. You
yeah.
say it.
Well, I
We are the best.
If you believe it, eventually it becomes true.
Well, our
you know?
TikTok bio is the number one Sydney podcast.
Oh,
now
and that's obviously true as well.
are we the number? Yes, we are.
You have to add maybe Australia as
Maybe
well.
Australia.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Fuck, we'll add that. We'll absolutely add
You
that.
just slowly build yourself up until people believe it. You know, that's how Carl Legacy has a career.
True. That is very true.
And we never said number one in what?
exactly. We didn't say number one in
That's also
views.
true.
We're number one in our own eyes.
Yeah, it could be number one at having a podcast called the Critical Banter Podcast.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, number one at buying shit off Etsy.
All our gear at the moment is basically brought from Etsy. The neon light, the mugs, all that sort of stuff.
Smiles.
But I want that was very nice. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you, boys. You know, it's a pleasure to be here.
I got another question, Max.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to your podcast, The Max
Oh.
Debate? And why didn't you call it The Max Debate?
I was wondering if you'd bring up this shit. Yeah, the Max debate. That would have been. Yeah.
So it was mass
Yeah.
debate.
Yeah,
just
sorry.
to make clear.
It was called the mass debate because the whole, to be clear, not masturbate. We're not talking about wanking here. We're not fucking crass.
Yes.
But are we allowed to say cunt on this podcast?
You can say whatever
You can say
want.
anything you'd like.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I'm going to cancel the shit out of you boys.
If we haven't, we probably cancelled ourselves already if you look back far enough.
Yeah.
But the premise is pretty interesting for The Mass Debate, right?
Yeah. I called it the mass debate because it was episode 1 was just me, and episode 2 me and a mate, and it was kind of like every single episode you'd add a guest and they'd stay forever, and the aim was to get to 100, so to have 100 people on the same podcast.
So you're telling me episode 100.
Yeah.
Not only do you have 100 people,
Yeah.
but your first guest has been there for 99 episodes.
yeah.
2 years. 2 years he's been there.
Man, he's not the guest once.
I'm so fucking happy that podcast stopped, honestly. That was a nightmare from all fronts.
What episode did you get up to?
19.
So you had 19 people on.
Oh, and we had 12 on that episode. So people were jumping off the bandwagon. I also decided to get my now ex-girlfriend in episode 7, so
Yeah.
that was bound to end well, of
Oh,
course.
and you broke up in episode 8, but she had to stay on for the rest.
Oh, we
She was
broke
there
up during
from
the
9
episode. It's like, you're stuck here forever.
Oh, dearie me. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I believe in the project.
I do as well, honestly. I keep, I have these little pockets of motivation, I gotta bring it back, see it through, but it's like...
So Ragged and Max are going to start a new podcast.
Well, we got 3 here. Just go one by one and then we're
True.
good to go.
Yeah, just build it up with us boys and just, you know people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have
I know
friends.
people. Yeah, you got fans.
Are you sticking to the 100 people on episode 100?
I think
Is
so.
that the core of the...
It has to be.
idea.
It has to be.
It
That's the
can't
funny
go
part.
past 100,
But like
like
19
that's-
people. How did you even record a podcast with 19 people?
It was just over Discord. So it was all
okay.
like, I did have the idea to like every episode ending in a 0, we get people in a room. And then we have like, I had the idea, we do a live podcast, but the audience is on stage. And then all of us are like in the seats.
This is so meta, bro.
I love it. I love it.
The audience is on stage.
Best idea I've ever heard.
I do feel like one day when I'm completely out of steam, when I'm done being called Bo Burnham, when I'm fucking over pushing button on stage, I'll just like go back to it and get as many people in a room as possible chatting absolute shit.
I love it.
You're just going around in the circle. Which immigrant do you hate?
Where do I begin?
Fair and Balanced podcast.
I love it. Well, you got a new podcast with Dan. We had him on the show
Yeah.
a few weeks ago.
Killer episode, boys.
Thank you.
I have to
Appreciate
say.
that.
Yeah.
But what's that one about? And what's it called? Because I
it's
actually can't
called-
find it anywhere.
Oh, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
That'd be why.
Oh, thank God.
Hopefully it'll be out is this coming out on Wednesday?
It'll be coming out, I think, in 2 Wednesdays.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hopefully it will be out by the
The pressure's on. It will be out. The pressure's on. It will be out.
If it's,
All right.
if it's not, I owe you guys $100 each.
Oh,
Let's say that.
perfect.
Hold me up to that.
I'm glad this is all on film and
All on film.
recorded.
Look it into the camera. I owe these boys $100 if I keep slacking off uploading the podcast.
Love
Here
it.
we go.
But it's called The Adventures of Max and Dan, and it's just going to be a chat and shit type podcast.
I love it.
Yeah, but that's coming out soon. We'll just be talking random stuff.
Okay.
And you boys are welcome on any time as well.
I'd love
a little
to
bit
see
of the classic podcast wristy. That's how
we
it
like
works.
to that under the table.
Well,
that's why we have a tablecloth.
Well, Sen actually is behind the camera, but we were tossing up to sit him below here to just kinda give us a go.
that would have been great. I would have been so much like right now I'm stressed out, boys.
Yeah,
You
that's
putting me
fair.
on the spot with this chat, this shit. I'm like, if I was getting like head right now, my God. This would be a completely different. I would just be like the most relaxed I could have possibly
I
been.
think Sen agreed to hand.
Yeah.
I think head was a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A bit aggressive on the offer.
Shaking his head
Shit.
with the head. No chance.
Anyways.
Anyways, last question. Bit more serious. I know there's a bit of banter, right? But like, You're pretty early on. Yeah, love a bit of banter. Critical banter, you may say.
We'll be critical now.
Yeah, that'll be critical. But just a quick one, right? Like, you're pretty early on in your career at the moment.
Oh, who
At
knows?
the moment. Oh,
It could end any minute. This could be my last week of the career. For
well,
all
I
know.
think you got a long career ahead of you.
Oh, thank
but
you.
when are you going to feel like you've made it? Or when are you going to feel like, this is it?
Because I believe Rohit's Instagram bio is chasing made it moments.
Made it moments.
So what is a made it moment?
A made it moment. I think a made it moment will be asked to become a Triple J host and say no immediately. I think that's the made it moment.
Too big for it.
Yeah, I'm too good for you, boys.
The rate is too low.
yeah. I don't know. I think just getting like invited to be on some sort of TV show or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that's a good made it moment. Or maybe it's just like when I get recognized for being on this podcast. I'll be like, oh my God.
You might wait a while for that one. We don't get recognized for our own podcast, so you might wait a while.
Nah, I reckon you boys get recognized all the
every
time.
now and then.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you got shows every week, right? Where can everyone find you? Like, if someone wants to list or find Max Dary, where do we go?
Okay, you could find me on Instagram at Max Dary is trying. Also TikTok, the Adventures of Max and Dan podcast coming hopefully out now.
Is out.
Is out. And it's very funny. And I do shows every week with Neil Kolhatka, Daniel Cawthorne. That's Thursday at Potts Point Hotel. And then if you go to ID Comedy, I DJ like 5 comedy shows a week. There's like Harry's, Kinsella's, Magic. So come down. They're very good. They're very good. These boys know.
We can vouch. Very good.
you.
Worth a visit.
Alrighty, boys. We're playing TCB Top 10. So, for those of you who forgot how it works, basically, I've got a list of the Billboard charts 2021, 2020, and we just go down the list.
Amazing.
And you guys have got to guess the top 10 songs from that year. So we'll go back and forth. Manny, you can start. In 2021, there are 10 songs in the top 10. That's why it's called the top 10.
Thanks, mate.
What is on the list?
Stay by Kid Laroi, Justin Bieber.
You took my first one, mate.
Don't tell me it's on the list.
Stay is not on the list.
No way.
Oh, wowee.
I'm fully stuck.
2021.
Not there. Not the Justin Bieber song that is there,
What?
if you want a hint.
Okay. Is that Yummy? Or is that 2020?
I think Yummy was 2020, not on the list.
F word. Damn it.
This is just like the last top 10 where we couldn't fucking get a single thing.
So 0-0 at the moment. Manny, do you want to make it 1-0?
Peaches.
Peaches is the number 10 song.
Oh, wow.
That's
the
the Justin
list.
Bieber one. There we go. Thank you very much.
Max.
Stay is a dude because I feel like Stay was top song in like Australia on a lot of charts.
Yeah.
For 2021.
It feels like it would be a big international hit
Yeah.
because you got the Beeb factor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the
The
Beeb
second on the Triple J Hottest 100.
Yeah. I've closed to of course, like the top song on this list, which is the Wiggles cover of Tame Impala. Obviously, it's on the list.
Unfortunately, the Wiggles cover of Tame Impala not on the list.
God damn it, that was close.
That's okay. That's fine. Manny 1, Max 0. We move to 2020.
What is on the list, bro?
On the list is Peaches number 10, Lil Nas X Montero,
Oh, of course.
Driver's License.
It's a lot of songs we should.
This should have been the easiest one.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
only going to get harder because you got to start remembering back in the day, like
Yeah.
what's going to happen. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic.
That's
Oh
a
my
big
God.
song.
Right,
That's such a good song.
Never
Anderson
heard of that
Park
song.
and Bruno Mars.
That's the
Yeah.
one. Kiss Me More, Doja Cat.
I feel like such a fool, boys.
Good for you, Olivia Rodrigo.
Max, we've
We've butchered this.
24 Golden Mood, Blinding Lights Weekend, Save Your Tears, Weekend Again. And
Blinding Lights was last year.
yeah.
Oh my God.
The number one song was Levitating by Dua Lipa. I've never heard that song.
I don't think I have either.
I've never. Sen looking
Sen
at
is
us.
fuming behind the camera.
That was number one.
That was number one in 2021.
That's
apparently.
so strange. You'd think if it was like that big in America, it would hit Australia quite a lot.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a big song. On the level of it's a big song. Yeah.
Is it? I thought maybe just like levitated to the top of the charts. Boy.
Hey. All right, we moved to
Sen, he's giving a thumbs down to that joke.
we're moving to 2020. What are the
Fucking
top 10 songs in 2020?
Ooh.
Manny, you can start.
What
us
came
off.
out in 2020? Oh my God. Bro, Yummy.
You keep taking my ones, boys.
Yummy's not there.
Oh,
2020.
taking the bullets.
What happened in 2020? That's a good.
Who released albums? Maybe you can go in 2020.
Who released albums in 2020?
Drake released some albums.
Did he? I thought.
That's 2021.
I didn't. Okay, Drake didn't release an album.
Goddamn. Oh,
I'll give you a hint. There are some big names in here.
yep.
You'd hope so. It's a top 10.
There are some big artists in the top 10 list. Max, do with
Max,
that what you
you'll have heard of most of these artists. I dare say.
Oh, did Taylor Swift release Folklore? That was an album.
That was an album, but not in the top 10.
No.
Manu.
We've got to need some hints here, bro.
All right, let's go. Post Malone has a song in this top 10.
He does he?
Does.
What did Post Malone release in 2020? I think Max has it, and I'm
might know.
screwed, bro.
You can pass if you'd like.
Butter by BTS is my go-to guess all the time.
Butter is not on there, Max.
Is it Circles, Post Malone?
It is Circles with the steal.
We won one.
1-1, baby.
What spot was that at?
That was number 2.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Blinding Lights, The Weeknd, number 1.
Wait, didn't you say that was 2021?
Or is it just like Blind Lights played so much in 2021?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
and
wow.
2020.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
on both
wow.
lists.
Yeah, it is on
That's
both lists.
insane.
Number 1 in 2020, number 3 in 2021. Monster.
Longevity.
Then we've got The Box, Roddy Ricch.
Roddy.
Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa. Rockstar, The Baby. Adore You, Harry Styles. Life is Good, Future featuring Drake. Memories by the Maroon 5 was on there.
Maroon 5.
The Adam Levine. I've never heard of these ones. Oh, this one. The Bones, Maren Morris. No.
Who?
Blanks. Yeah, number 9 apparently.
God damn.
The number 10. This is a shame. Someone you loved, Lewis Capaldi. Manu's
That's
favorite
my
song.
go-to karaoke song.
banger.
Oh, that hurts.
We moved to 2019 then.
Oh my god.
And you literally have
It gets
gotten
harder.
one answer each in 2021 and 2020, so
I
I'm
thought
not
I'd
hopeful.
be like at least a little bit okay at this, but I'm really
You might need
struggling,
to like
boys.
drop some artists or something, bro, because
All right.
2019's too far away.
2019, Max, you can start this one.
Okay.
We've got,
2019.
I'll give you a couple of artists
Okay.
that are on the list. The first one is the Jonas Brothers. So if you can name a Jonas
no
Brothers
way,
song,
man.
nailing it.
That's
I think I can name a Jonas Brothers song, so
Really?
pressure's on.
You got-
I
really?
think.
Travis Scott is on there.
Are we allowed to?
Post Malone is on there.
Sicko Mode?
Sicko Mode is on there.
Yeah, Sicko Mode 2019 banger.
Is the Jonas Brothers song Jealous?
It's not Jealous.
No.
Okay.
It's called Sucker.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
I'm a sucker
What is that? I
for
didn't.
you. That's the
Oh, is that
lyric.
the song?
Yeah.
I thought it was about vampires.
No, just Joe Jonas having a good time with himself. Do you want to go? So Max won that round.
We'll go for the fun of it. We'll go again.
Go again.
We'll go. Continue naming artists, please.
The next artist is Khalid. Ariana Grande is on there. Billie Eilish is on
2019.
there. Lil Nas
Thank
X is
you
on there.
next. Is that the era of Ariana Grande, or am I completely off here?
You are. It's the era, but Thank You Next is not the Ariana
Really?
song.
That's the I want it, I got it.
That's the
You
one.
want it, you don't have it because I'm rich. I don't know.
That's all right. I don't think I'm getting one then if that's not it. Lil Nas X is on it.
Lil Nas X is on
Old
there.
Town Road.
That is the song that is on there.
Of course.
But that's just for pride. That's the number 1 song, actually. Max has taken that out 2-1.
What's the list, bro?
All right, number 10, Sucker Jonas Brothers. Sicko Mode was gotten. Talk by Khalid was 8.
Oh, that's such a good song.
It is a good song. 7 Rings was
Oh, 7 Rings.
My God.
My God.
was 7th. Happier by Marshmello and Bastille.
Oh, that's a tune as well.
Bad Guy, Billie Eilish. Post Malone, Wow. Without Me, Halsey. And then, like you said, Old Town Road, number 1.
This is reminding me of this random high school memory just came into my mind. This dude in my fucking commerce class in year 9 was just like, dude, when songs like aren't popular anymore, like where do they go, man? Like where do they go? As if music that isn't circulating just like vanishes. Like,
Disappears into the
man,
ether.
And how high was you, mate?
You know.
good question. I don't know. It was commerce, so probably very.
I love it. That's honestly, maybe your boy was onto something.
I know, right? Because yeah,
Kind of deep. It's kind of a deep thought.
Kind of deep. Yeah.
They
Yeah, all this
stay
time.
in the Spotify service.
True. But where do they go? Anyways, 2015, and I'm just not hopeful for this. This has been an absolute shambolic segment.
Yeah, this is very difficult.
Let's start. So 2015, right? We were in year 12 at the time. Max, you were probably 3 years old or something. Who knows? So we move. 2015, some artists. I'll give you the artists because I don't think you're getting. Although I would say this is potentially one of my.
No, but that's the thing. You can all when you tell us the songs, we'll know the song.
Yeah, you
But
will.
from memory, it's hard to get.
We got Fetty Wap on there. We got Ed Sheeran. We've got Bruno Mars. Taylor Swift.
2015.
Silento
Are we allowed to?
Silento. Oh, watch me, baby.
and The Weekend. All right, Manny, Watch Me.
Watch me whip
correct.
and watch me nay nay. That is
correct.
the song.
That was 2015.
Yeah.
People were whipping in 2015. Wow.
I thought that was like kind of a bit, at least a little bit recent, you know? Like whipping and nay-naying, surely like...
I thought it was further back, to be
Really?
honest.
7 years is 2015, which is a bit shocking,
I
right?
feel like people still have a whip and nay-nay though.
I think so.
Whip, maybe. Nay nay.
Dropped
I
off.
see a nay nay
That's
in
true.
6 years.
That's true.
Watch Me Silento is number 8 on the list. The other...
It's the Weekend song, Can't Feel My Face.
No,
Shit.
it is not.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll have another go because it's shambolic.
We'll go Taylor Swift, Maroon 5, Fetty Wap, Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth.
I wonder what that is.
I do wonder what that
Oh no,
is,
Max.
I don't know the song.
Oh no.
Manny's going to clean up
Oh,
here. What's the
no.
song? What's the Wiz Khalifa?
See you again.
See You Again is the
Fast
number
and
3
Furious.
song.
That's Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, he's got a banger of a
Fuck?
verse in there.
There's rapping in that song? I only know the chorus. Shit.
All right, well, Mandy takes that 2-all. Number 1 on the song, number 1 on the list was
By who?
Uptown Funk.
Ooh.
And it goes, did you know that the song is by Mark Ronson?
Featuring Bruno Mars.
I had a heated debate with someone about that one.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just like, no, it's not Mark Ronson, you idiot. And I was like,
Dude,
nah.
this is new information to me.
Yeah.
Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran was 2. See You Again, 3. Trap Queen, Fetty Wap, iconic
It was always
banger in
going
that
to be
era.
Trap Queen.
Sugar, Maroon 5. Maroon 5 seems to be
Yeah.
like on there quite a bit.
Timeless Boys.
Shut Up and Dance is Walk the Moon. Blank Space, Taylor Swift. Watch
Blank
Me.
Space era.
Silento. Earned It, The Weekend. The Hills, The Weekend were the 2 ones you were looking for, Maxi. All right.
Jeez.
We moved to 2010.
Oh.
And then I'm going to skip 2005 and go straight to 2000 because no one's going to get any songs in 2005. The artists on the list. Teo Cruz has 2 songs in the top 10 in 2010.
I didn't even know he had 2 songs.
Yeah, I've only heard
This
one
is
of them.
news to me.
Lady Gaga was on there. Eminem, B.O.B., Usher.
B.O.B. I haven't heard that name in fucking
This is
yonks.
before he went flat Earth mode.
Yeah, before.
Wow.
Katy Perry's
Back
on
in the
there.
day.
Train is on there. And then I've not heard this artist before. Lady Antebellum.
You ain't no Lady Antebellum like that. Wow.
Nah, never heard of it. Lady Antebellum. And then Kesha takes out the top spot in 2010.
If I can ask, are these songs on there like the iconic songs of these artists?
I would say that if I said Kesha, you'd say this song. Or if I said
Teo Cruz?
Teo Cruz, you'd say both the songs probably. Max, you want to go first though? Manny went first last time.
All right. I'm thinking for Eminem, I reckon that's The Monster.
Not The Monster.
Oh, shit.
Manu.
Dynamite, Teo Cruz.
Dynamite is number 9 on the list. Max, let's go again.
Okay.
With the artist Kesha. There's
Kesha's
another
up there.
Teo Cruz one.
Another Teo Cruz one.
Lady Antebellum.
Train.
Train.
I'll give you Eminem featuring Rihanna if that makes it easier.
Oh, that makes it so easy.
Or B.O.B. featuring Hayley Williams.
I could rattle off a lot of this list now that I'm thinking, bro.
I'm drawing a blank.
These
for
blankets.
this. I'm blanking on this, boys.
To be fair, like I will say to all the listeners out there, you know, the pressure is intense.
It's a fucking hard game.
Like when when I'm on the other side presenting the game, usually Sen's presenting the game. When I'm on the other side, when I'm presenting the game right now to you, I'm like, oh, this is so easy.
Yeah.
But I know when I'm on the other side of it, it's just like, dude.
The absolute moment you're listing off the songs is just like, you feel like peak idiot. You
Yeah,
know?
every single one's like,
Should have got it.
This is a good balanced podcast, though. You know, you interview me, you build up my self-esteem,
Yeah.
and you just bring it to
Tear
rock
you
bottom.
down. Yeah. You're
That's-
supposed to be a DJ.
And I think the Stay not being on the very first one has thrown the whole
True.
list out.
Yeah,
I'm questioning
like,
everything.
I had like a little bit of confidence until that moment. I was like, oh, I am fucked. I am fucked.
Do you want to rattle off some bangers here? Kesha's number 1. What's the song?
The Kesh one, I'm kind of on the fence with. It's a TikTok.
It is TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lady Antebellum, number 2. What's
Nah,
the
I
song?
don't really know. I just heard of
Need You Now. Number 3, Train.
Hey Soul Sister.
That's the song.
Oh, fuck.
Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg, number 4.
California Girls.
It is California Girls. Usher featuring Will.i.am, number 5.
OMG.
He's got it,
Oh.
dude. This is unreal. B.O.B. featuring Hayley Williams, number 6.
Airplanes.
Wow. Eminem featuring Rihanna.
Love the way you lie.
Lady Gaga. This is going to be a tough one.
Lady Gaga.
2010.
I don't think Poker Face come, but I don't think that was 2010. I'm going to Lady Gaga. I think she has a song called Telephone.
Bad Romance.
Bad Romance.
Bad Romance is Lady Gaga's song. And then we got Dynamite, Taylor Cruz. You said that. Number 10, another Taylor Cruz featuring Ludacris.
What the fuck's the other Taylor Cruz song? Is there a song called Rockstar?
Nah, it's called Break Your Heart. All right.
I'm only going to break your heart.
That's
Gotcha.
the one. All right, we're going to go skip 2005.
2005.
Go to 2000 when Max was born.
Yes. Yeah.
I honestly think I couldn't get any of these songs on here, so I don't know why we'll bother
I
doing
was
it.
grooving out in the womb to this shit. Boys. I've got this. These are like built into my psyche. My confidence is high.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in 2000, the artists, here we go. I've never heard of any of them. Tony Braxton,
Oh fuck.
Who?
No idea.
Matchbox 20,
What?
Lone Star, Savage Garden.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I do know Lone Star, but I have
Savage
no
Garden.
idea.
I might know that one, maybe.
All right. Destiny's Child,
Ooh.
Vertical Horizon,
What the fuck?
just some guy called Joe. It's his name.
the list was so like they're looking for artists. Like fuck. No, they just find this guy. Joe, you got anything? Yeah, man.
Santana has 2 songs, and then number 1 is also Faith Hill.
This is a musty year, dude.
Yeah.
2000. We were 3 years old. You were literally 0.
The only one I'm feeling semi-confident with is Destiny's Child.
Mm-hmm. What's the song?
Is it Jumpin' Jumpin'?
It's not Jumpin' Jumpin'.
Is Say My Name by Destiny's Child?
Say My Name is the song on the list.
God.
Wow.
Is Savage Garden on there?
Savage Garden is
Is
there.
it Truly Madly Deeply?
It's
No.
not. I Know I Loved You is the Savage Garden song.
Have you heard of any of these songs, bro?
I've heard of Say My Name. The other songs were Breathe by Faith Hill, Smooth by Santana, Maria Maria by Santana featuring the product at GB. Joe's song was I Want to Know. Everything You Want, Vertical Horizon. Say My Name's Destiny's Child. I Knew I Loved You, Savage Garden. Amazed by Lone Star. Bent, appropriate. Matchbox 20. He Wasn't Man Enough, Tony Braxton, to round out the top 10.
Just call me Ben.
I just slide a joke in there somewhere.
That was the 2000s. God knows, bro.
That's like, this is tripping me out. I'm just imagining like 20 years from now, some people like make a new podcast, play this game like The Weeknd?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
That
that?
is
Like,
true, bro.
that's trippy as fuck.
That's when you know we're ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past our time.
This, if I've gotten anything out of this podcast, it's that the guy in my year 9 commerce class was actually fucking up.
He knew.
That man, hopefully he's doing a philosophy degree. He's got to leave his mark on the world.
I love
boys.
it.
So that brings us to the end of a very special episode. Thank you again, Max, for coming on.
Oh, pleasure, boys.
Just to remind the people at home, where can they find you?
You can find me at Max Dary is Trying on Instagram and TikTok. I'll hopefully be having a YouTube channel soon if I get off my lazy effing asshole. But yeah, there's that. And then there's the shows I do every week. The one with Neil and Dan every week in Sydney, every month in Melbourne, every month in Newcastle.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
everywhere, man.
Coverage.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to come to a comedy show, go to ID Comedy, the Instagram. They've got so many shows, so many good things happening. And also follow these boys. You know?
Beautiful.
Because I'm imagining I'm going to bring over all of my fans to this podcast. you know?
Absolutely.
You-
Bring
you
them all
gotta-
over.
Yeah, bring them all over.
Stay. All of you fucking stay, please. We need numbers.
I will say though, we're only rated 4.9 again this week on Spotify. And it's just a shambles. Like Eddie Danger, lads, like sort it out.
Because we were on 0 reviews.
So
And then we called out for people to review us. And some fucker at home rate us 1 star.
maybe you got to get to 4.2 though, so you can be like a 420 podcast. You know?
we're not going to be doing that.
What? That's marketing genius.
Well, basically,
I think.
Spotify just put their new review system like recently. And so we're like, come review us. Someone's gone, you know what? I think these guys are not 5 stars, but
It's a shame.
it's a shame.
Speaking of podcasts, Max also has a podcast
I
with,
forgot about
with
that.
Dan that is 100% out.
Yes, it is out. The Adventures of Dan and Max.
So
Yeah.
find that, and as Rose said, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. They also have ratings. Rate us there as well. Rest of the episodes, Spotify, again, Apple Podcasts, any podcast
YouTube,
apps,
baby.
YouTube.
Yeah.
You want to see our beautiful face, Max's beautiful face as well. It is on there, loud and clear.
Amazing.
YouTube, Critical Banter, and with all that, we'll see you guys next week.